For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorials.com, memorials that matter, and Lilligards, your local Mahindra dealer on Highway 13 West, Wahpeton. Last week, RDO Equipment Company invited the public to a special celebratory event. RDO Equipment Company in Fergus Falls celebrated the completion of major renovations to their facility with a grand reopening and their annual Day of Play on Tuesday, August 27th. For a few hours, members of the community were able to receive tours of the redesigned facility, enjoy a grilled meal, and partake in the various kids' activities meant to introduce them to the world of agriculture.
Today I am so excited to announce the reopening of RDO in Fergus Falls that can better we'll be better equipped to serve our customers and provide our team members with a highly efficient, modern shop and warehouse.
One of the major additions in the new 12,000 square foot shop is two 5-ton overhead cranes, which allow the technicians to work on the largest of John Deere equipment. In the area where the old shop existed, there is now a dedicated area to maintenance of lawn and garden equipment. The parts department has also been updated, with more vertical space open for shelves and a parts vending machine that cycles through trays of parts for ease of access. Other highlights of the renovations are the new indoor display and a state-of-the-art training room.
We're fully committed to this area. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to invest here, and we ask that you'll continue to invest with us as well.
We are thrilled that you not only made an investment in a facility, but you're making an investment in your workforce, in your employees, and the futures and families in our communities.
The ribbon-cutting ceremony performed for RDO is just one of multiple similar ceremonies the Chamber of Commerce has helped put on this year, a sign of growth for the business landscape in Fergus Falls. At around 1:38 in the afternoon, August 30th, the Ottawa County Sheriff's Department responded to a report of a structure fire on the north side of Lake Lida, northeast of Pelican Rapids. Upon arrival, the garage was fully engulfed in flames. The garage and its contents are considered a total loss. The Pelican Rapids and Fergus fire departments extinguished the flame. Officials say the cause of the fire is believed to be the result of a vehicle that was left running in the garage. No injuries were reported. Just after noon on Saturday, the Ottawa County Sheriff's Department responded to a plane crash in Battle Lake. According to officials, the single-propeller Piper Super Cub airplane was preparing to land at Battle Lake Airport for the 18th annual Gathering of Airplanes, an organized fly-in. As the 41-year-old male pilot from Kindred, North Dakota approached the landing strip, the plane lost power and the pilot was forced to put it down in a nearby cornfield. The airplane initially touched down before flipping onto its top. Neither the pilot nor his 4-year-old passenger claimed injuries, and the visible damage to the plane was minimal. The National Transportation Safety Board will be handling the investigation. At around 5:04 Monday evening, the Wadena County Sheriff's Office was dispatched to an off-highway motorcycle crash north of Sebeka. Through investigation, it was learned that two motorcycles were riding together when they collided. When first responders arrived, two juvenile male victims were located, one of which was reported as unresponsive. One of the victims was reportedly not wearing a helmet. A Stera Health ambulance as well as two medical helicopters were called to the scene due to the extent of the injuries observed by officials. Both victims were transported from the scene by helicopter to Fargo to be treated for their injuries. The conditions of the victims are still unknown. At around 8:53 Wednesday evening, the Ottawa County Sheriff's Department responded to a motor vehicle crash in Dunn Township near Pelican Lake. When first responders arrived, life-saving measures were performed but were unsuccessful. The driver and lone occupant of the vehicle was pronounced deceased at the scene. Alcohol is believed to be a factor. The victim's identity is being held pending notification of family. As the number of battery-powered devices continues to increase, proper disposal is crucial. Lithium-ion batteries are the leading cause of fires at waste and recycling facilities, so it is essential that Ottawa County residents dispose of batteries correctly to prevent fires and protect staff and infrastructure. Proper battery disposal can often be confusing due to the different handling requirements for various types. One common area of confusion is the difference between alkaline and lithium-ion batteries. Alkaline batteries are commonly used in remotes or flashlights. They contain no toxic substances and can safely be placed in regular garbage. Lithium-ion batteries are commonly used in rechargeable tools and devices like cell phones. These should be brought to the Household Hazardous Waste Facility for free, safe disposal. They should never be included in household garbage or recycling. Go to kbrfradio.com for more information about the Household Hazardous Waste Program. The Minnesota State Patrol responded to a single vehicle rollover on I-94 south of Brandon at around 4:48 Wednesday morning. Officials say the vehicle was heading west on I-94 near mile-marker Mindy when it left the roadway and rolled. 26-year-old Abdullah Khalif Dekow of Minneapolis was transported to Alamir Hospital for treatment of non-life-threatening injuries. At around 12:15 Tuesday afternoon, the Detroit Lakes Police Department responded to an accident on the 1500 block of Randolph Road. When first responders arrived, it was determined that the collision was between a passenger car and a pedestrian on the roadway. The pedestrian, later identified as 81-year-old Dean Chadburn of Detroit Lakes, passed away shortly after the accident. The driver has been identified as 19-year-old Mariska Nunn of Detroit Lakes. The road was closed for approximately 3 hours following the crash. Otter Tail County welcomes mobile vet center services to the county starting on the afternoon of September 17th from 1:30 to 3 at the community-based outpatient clinic in Fergus Falls. The mobile vet center will provide the same comprehensive services available at the Fargo and Grand Forks locations, now making them accessible to veterans in rural areas who face challenges with transportation. The primary purpose of mobile vet centers is to ensure that veterans, service members, and their families have access to necessary services. With a mobile van, the Fargo Vet Center will be able to serve 67 counties across Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota, significantly extending its reach and impact. The Mobile Vet Center will visit Otter Tail County every third Tuesday afternoon of the month from 1:30 to 3. Service locations within the county will vary, so veterans are encouraged to subscribe to Otter Tail County's Notification Center for emails with the latest updates on Mobile Vet Center locations, which you can find at kbrfradio.com. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonемemorials.com, memorials that matter, and Lilligards, your local Mahindra dealer on Highway 13 West, Wahpeton. For kbrfradio.com news, I'm Derek Sidian. Subscribe to the KBRF Radio YouTube channel and tune in every Friday at 12:30 to stay up to date with local news. Get more news at kbrfradio.com or on the Fergus Now app. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.